9:47 and I am dressed. I keep telling my husband that these tissue boxes are totally recyclable and I keep finding them in the trash can. Anyway, I'm dressed. I am getting ready to make my coffee. This is the first time since like March that I've worn jeans, and they're these like really nice stretchy jeans from Amazon, and they come in all different kinds of colors. They also come in different lengths, and I really like them. I think I'm really gonna like them to wear to work because they're different colors. Anyway, I am going to my office today. My building liaison said that I could come to the office and drop some stuff off. So today's the first time I'm gonna get to see my office and see the space. So that's very exciting. And I wanted to have pockets so that I could put my phone like in my pocket. And I have been wearing leggings, and leggings don't have pockets. Not the ones I have, at least. So I'm gonna make my coffee, and then I'm gonna be getting on the road soon. So this is all that I have coming with me today. I have my little 2-cube shelf back there, my metal cart, my coffee maker. This is like desk stuff and my degrees that I want to put in the office. My toolbox, which was, I obviously called it a teacher toolbox when I was a teacher, but I am going to put like desk supplies in there. I painted it white, it was gray, and I just have not, I designed new labels, but since I don't know exactly what's going to go in each drawer right now, I'm just going to take it and leave it there. And then my desk chair, and that's pretty much it. I didn't want to take a lot of stuff because I don't know how big the office is. I do have another one of these cube shelves that's 4 cubbies, so I'm gonna try to take that Monday if I have room for it. But I have a tape measure. I'm gonna put this in my purse because I want to measure the space, and I have a little schematic I can show you later that I made of how I kind of want the room set up depending on how much space I have. So that's what we're going with. It's just a view right as you walk in. I definitely wasn't expecting like all of this stuff in here. Like I didn't even expect to have a bookshelf. Not sure what I was expecting, but this is like a standing desk thing, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know if I want to keep it or not. So we will see. Like I may not need to keep this thing, and I may not need to keep my, like I don't even know what this is. It's gotta go. I may not even need to keep my 4x4 shelf either. I'd like to put my mini fridge in here. I just don't know if I'll be able to, because we do technically have one like right outside. But I'd like to have my own, so I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, my plan is to actually take this cart and move it right here and get rid of that one, because as you can see, it like doesn't even have a top to it. I don't need this metal thing, so I'm actually selling that. And then I'm gonna put my little 1x2 cubby right next to the student chair, and that way they have like a place if they need to sit something down. I don't know what I'm gonna do about this standing desk thing because it's really big. So this is the little schematic that I made before I was able to even get in and see my office. Originally I had planned to have my 2x2 cube there, but didn't expect a bookshelf. Then I also made like a layout plan for how I wanted my desktop, and this pretty much is set up as far as like the shape and orientation of the desk, so that's good. One thing I will have to change is that I originally had my toolbox on the edge there, and I don't really like it turned that way. So it's going to sit up against the wall like it currently is, and I think that's going to work. Okay, I am back in the car, and I think what I'm going to do is go ahead home and get my little 2x2 cubby shelf and bring it, because I, for whatever reason, did not think about the fact that they were going to have a bookshelf for me, which is great. Also, I just don't know if I'll use it that much. There is a lot of stuff in the office that I need to go through that the other lady left. Some of it is like supplies for our program, which makes sense, but some of it is like stuff that's stuffed in her desk. So I guess it's my desk now. So I think I want to go and get that cubby and go ahead and bring it, because my thoughts are, if I don't use it, Like whenever we get back to campus, if I'm not using it, I'll just sell it. But I would like to go ahead and get it there and see if it's going to work. And I have an idea for where I'm going to put it, so I can show that when I get there and back. I had to do voiceover because my office is in this little tiny suite, and there's only one person there right now. She's one of 2 people in the whole building. She's like our building liaison. And I wasn't trying to be like filming and talking like the first time I've met her. So I will do voiceover, or I did, like, it will have voiceover over it. Yeah, so that's the plan. And then I'm gonna run home. I live 10 minutes away, so I'm gonna run home, come back, and then I'm gonna go to the grocery store. This is where I have the cubby shelf right now with some pictures on it. And then over as you walk in, there's the 1x2 cubby that will be there for students if they need it, and it'll have snacks in it too. There are some easels that were right there, and I moved them over behind my desk to kind of hide them. And then on the wall behind my desk, I was thinking of putting that "You Can Do Great Things" quote and maybe my degrees. The other thing I went ahead and got set up was this outlet that is going to work with my lamp. So these were recommended by Caffeinated Classroom on YouTube, and I think I want to get like another lamp or 2 and maybe put one here so that I don't have to use the overhead. I also was able to get this drawer organized. Below this is a little opening where I'm going to put a basket and put my personal belongings in, like deodorant and lint roller, stuff like that. And then I got some of the stuff in my toolbox as well. So I'm currently at the bank. Every Friday my husband gets paid, and so usually, oh, my camera's so shaky. Usually I come down here to his work and I get his check. His company does not do direct deposit. So I pick his check up and deposit it for him so that he doesn't have to waste time during his lunch. With the banks being closed, the drive-thrus take a long time, so I have time to sit and wait. So that's what I'm doing now, and then after this I'm going to go by the post office. I have a P.O. box because I started to do this program where you are pen pals with someone who's incarcerated. Anyway, like I was saying, I recently started writing to someone who is incarcerated as part of this initiative from this website called writeaprisoner.com. They find that when inmates have someone to talk to and friends, they are less likely to experience recidivism, so they're less likely to end up back in jail. So I am writing to someone who is incarcerated in my state. I don't know them personally, but I read his profile on the website. The prisoners do have to pay to participate in the program, so like they're not gonna pay and then try to take advantage of it by being super sketch. But just to make my husband feel better, and I mean it makes sense, I got a P.O. box so that I can write him. So anyway, I sent him another letter last week, like a week ago. I don't think I'm gonna have anything, but since I'm gonna be over there to go grocery shopping, I figured I would stop and check anyway. I am currently at home. I just got home from grocery shopping. It took forever. And I'm already back in my comfy clothes, but I wanted to talk about just a couple of things that I didn't like revisit in the video. The first thing is the office, some stuff about the office. So I was told I can bring in my own mini fridge, which is great. So I will be putting it in that little corner that has those little drawers and the printer in it. I probably will still leave the printer on top of the... That was my cat knocking something off. I probably will still leave the printer on top of the mini fridge or on top of the drawers once I move them. I don't know if I want to keep the bookshelf. It's really big, and I don't know what kind of stuff. I mean, I might keep it. I don't know. I want to bring in some stuff like some extra student supplies in case some of my kids need supplies that don't have access to them. I want to have snacks for my advisees and students, and I want to bring in like some of my school supplies like markers and color pencils because we may use them for activities in class. I don't know yet. The bookshelf, I feel like it really closes off the office, so I don't know if I want to keep it. I'm going to think on that. The other thing, as great as it is to have like a standing desk, I don't really know if I want it because it is huge and it really takes up some valuable real estate on my desk. So what did you think when you saw it? Did you think it took up too much space? I guess I could ask them to take it, and then if I really want one, I could ask them to bring it back. I don't know how that works. But yeah, so I'm going to think on that. And also, I just want to say that my building liaison helped me take that stuff upstairs to my office, which was super nice of her. I am selling that little metal cart. I'm also selling the rug that was in my classroom because I don't need it because my office is carpeted. Granted, the carpet doesn't exactly like match in places, but that's fine. And I sold my coffee maker because they have an office coffee maker like right around the corner from where I am. So I don't need it, and my mom bought it already. So it worked out really nice. But thankfully, the guest room in our house, well, I say guest room, but really it doesn't have a bed or anything in it right now. It is slowly getting back to normal. I still have some other stuff from my classroom to sell, and I have a ton of books that I'm about to go through and get rid of. So that is my plan. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. And feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below.